Hello, you wonderful people. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are talking about how you can batch create your Instagram content so you never fall behind and always have a beautiful stream of high quality content available to share on Instagram. Let's dive in.
So what does it mean to batch create content? You've probably heard a ton of people talk about the importance of batch creating content all the time, all over the internet. And maybe you're wondering, what does that even mean? And what does that look like? So batching content is when you group a set of related tasks and action them in a set period of time to save you time in the future. Now, this looks like, say, for example, filming 5 videos for Reels one afternoon instead of doing 1 reel a day when you need it for a specific post, because that's really annoying. When you have to plan, create, and publish your content day by day, life can too easily get in the way, as we've all seen, which can lead to you putting that post off over and over again, which then leads to the dreaded inconsistency. There are a ton of benefits to batch creating content. So first of all, you're focused on a set of tasks, which put you into a flow state. And when you're in a flow, work comes easily, especially when it's creative. It'll also save you time and it will help you stay consistent, which we all know is key to growth on these platforms, Instagram in particular, and in life in general. Remember, if you want something, you have to work consistently for an extended period of time.
Preach. So first things first is to plan your content calendar. So the content you create should fit within your content pillars, which we've spoken about at length on this channel, so we won't go into it again, but it is key into the foundation of your social media strategy. If you haven't put a social media strategy together yet, please watch this video next. It'll be also linked in the description box below. And we also have a free social media strategy template in there, which you've all let us know has been super helpful for you, which is amazing, and it's really helping you get things down on paper and be intentional about the content you share, which is super important. Another helpful resource will also be this video on how to find content ideas so you're not staring at this blank calendar that we're talking about here and wondering what in the world should you post. Now, when it comes to how to plan your calendar, there are a ton of tools available that you can use. So essentially, you want something that literally helps you easily see your content at a glance and helps you assign it to a specific date. Our final calendar goes into Notion, but for our clients, we sometimes use our content tracker in Google Sheets, or we use Google Slides. And for the social media managers that we oversee, this is typically Slides or directly in the scheduling platform like Later or Planoly, because we usually look over their posts before they go live. Now, when you're planning your content calendar, you want to outline a few things. The frequency of your posts, so how often you'll post per month, and assign each post a date with the topic or title of the post. And our recommendation is to aim for at least 3 posts per week if you can, but commit to, in the end, what's doable for you. The format of your post is something else that you want to include. So that's deciding whether it will be a reel or a carousel or a photo or a graphic or a story, whatever that might be. You want to make sure you include that as well. And then when we're talking about Instagram, even though this video is about Instagram, you can cross post to other platforms to increase your reach, which is really a true benefit here. And it's something that we've spoken about at length as well. So you can also outline what other platforms that post you're outlining or working on, where else it'll show up. So that's something important to consider too. And you can see how we do this in Notion using templates we created to just make sure that this process is easy and streamlined.
Next, you're gonna wanna write out a list of tasks required to create the content. So we know everyone organizes themselves and tasks in their own unique way, but we do this in Notion from our side, and then we already have default tasks assigned based on the format of the post. But some of our clients use all sorts of different apps like Evernote, Asana, or just in Google Sheets. So to keep things simple so it can easily be applied to any method, we'll just say you can do this in a Notes app or a document. Lot easier. Now, you want to write out each task that's required to get each specific post completed and ready for publishing. So this should include action items like outlining or scripting content for talking head videos, recording videos or taking photos, including the shots you want to take, editing videos or photos, gathering visuals like photos, so compiling them all together, creating graphics in tools like Canva, which is usually for carousels or Reels covers, batch writing your captions and potential keyword and hashtag research. And of course, we spoke more on how to apply SEO to your posts using keywords in this video right here. So for example, if we're creating an Instagram reel on 3 ways to make your Instagram profile stand out. We'll write out our outline or script, the shots we need to take, and we'll also have the tasks for the reels, cover, captions, and audio. Having this list will make it super clear as to which actions you'll need to take next to create your content.
Now, if any of these action items we're talking about related to content batching or social media management in general is giving you like a little bit of anxiety, like how do I film Instagram worthy content on my phone? Or how can I create good looking content in Canva? Or how do I use this Notion that they keep talking about? Then Skillshare, the sponsor of today's video, is going to be a game changer for you. Skillshare is the largest online learning community for creatives with thousands of creative classes in countless categories, ranging from beginner to advanced, from graphic design to photography to video to editing to productivity to AI and innovation. There are so many relevant classes, especially for business owners and creators like you and us. And what's amazing is you can access all of these classes for free. During the 1 month free trial.
Amazing.
So all you need to do is be one of the first 500 people to hit the link in the description box below to take advantage of this offer. Now, I was first introduced to Skillshare years ago when a content creator that I followed offered it as a free trial as well. And I was just so impressed by the volume of high quality classes they offer, which are led by industry experts. With Skillshare, you literally can go from a dabbler to a pro in a matter of hours, and the classes are on demand so you can go at your own pace. One of the things we really love is that new members are now asked to share their interests, and from there, Skillshare will immediately provide recommendations tailored to your goals. Since we've only fallen in love with Notion within the last year or so, we really want to amp up how it integrates into our entire agency. So to make us even more productive, I'm going to be taking Ali Abdal's Notion Masterclass to make sure we're taking full advantage of Notion. Ali is a legend in the productivity space, and if you're watching this video, he's probably popped up in your algorithm at some point in time, or he will eventually. So if you want to try Skillshare for free and take advantage of these classes that will help you create better content and level up your skills across various industries, be one of the first 500 people to use our link in the description to receive a 1 month free trial of Skillshare. Thank you so much to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. We are huge fans.
So next, you're going to want to group the tasks together based on the type of task. So this is super key to the whole batching concept. You want to group the similar tasks together because they'll make the most sense to do in one setting. And it's all about efficiency here, folks. So for example, this would look like scripting all your reels at the same time, creating your carousels in Canva at one time, or writing all your captions in one session. Once you've grouped them all together, assign a date and a block of time that you'll commit to doing it in. Sometimes multiple batches can happen in one day, so that could look like all creative, so filming and editing. Or sometimes this could look like blocking out one full day to get it all done. Do whatever fits best into your schedule. Just make sure you give yourself the amount of time you need to complete the tasks and enough lead time, which is key, between when you're creating and when you publish. We like to keep around a 2-week gap between the week content goes out and the week the content is created. Now, in a recent vlog inside our membership channel here on YouTube, and a link to that channel is always in the description, we would love to see you there, we showed how we typically batch all the content planning by year and then review and tweak as a monthly calendar based on analyzing how our posts have performed in a previous period and anything else that's just changed, like our priorities or our clients' priorities. Once we plan the content, we then go off and do the related tasks in batches, like Tiffany or myself filming reels, or good old Dan repurposing our longer videos into a carousel.
So like good old Dan,
you like that?
Our social media manager.
Yes, even though he's actually quite young. So let whatever time you have available dictate your batching schedule.
And then next, of course, is the creation process. So you want to batch, create, and write your content. So keep your group tasks together as a checklist on your content batching day so you can easily just tick each item off as you go and not have to worry about missing any content, because that's very annoying when you create something and then realize you missed something and have to go back to it, especially if you have to set up cameras again or do any of that stuff.
And you have to dress in the same clothes.
Too much. Make sure you got a checklist, all right? Yeah. Some really important things here that we like to recommend is if you're filming, try to do it earlier in the day so you can take advantage of natural light. Right now, there's no extra lights on us. This is all natural light, and you won't have to worry about lighting equipment, which can be more costly and also just like annoying to set setup.
the
So
whole thing.
something to consider if you can. This will also make your videos much crispier because natural light is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
If you're creating graphics, make sure you have your brand kit and template set up and ready to go so it's more plug and play. We spoke about how to put a Canva brand kit together in this video, which will also be in the description box below. And if you're shooting talking head videos like we are right now, you can be cheeky to knock them out faster with the teleprompter app like Big View, which we always recommend because it just makes it so easy, especially if you don't feel like it's so natural for you to talk to camera. Just being able to read it makes a lot of difference. Or you can use like an actual teleprompter. We have all this type of equipment available in our Amazon storefront, so you can check anything that we use out. You'll also want to have your set of tools ready to go for everything you need. So example, like knowing what you edit with, knowing what you're scheduling in, is just make sure that you're not scrambling when you know everything that's available. And again, we spoke about our favorite tools in this video, which will also be linked below. And when you're writing your captions, be sure to also add in any hashtags ahead of time. So when you write your captions, add your hashtags right there and then. So that way you're not scrambling when you're actually publishing and trying to find like which random ones you think will fit with the post while you're actually publishing. Even better is to have your pre-created hashtag bank. So 3 to 5 hashtags for each of your content categories and leverage those. So you can keep those in a notes app or in an overall calendar, wherever you manage your content. If your posts have calls to action as well for resources like products or services, and you use automation software like we do to DM people the links, set those all up with your trigger keywords in one setting. So we use ManyChat for this. We've talked about it several times as well because we love ManyChat. You can check out the video where we talked about how to use it in this video, and it will also be available in the description box below. Again, what's awesome about Skillshare is that there are so many classes available, especially for content creation and organization. So if you really just want to take the guesswork and get the guidance and answers from an industry expert, kind of like why you're watching this video now, just, make that investment in yourself. It'll be worth it. Or even better, just get 1 month free of the trial and batch learn everything that you need to.
You just got to be quick.
You just got to be fast. But honestly, in the end, it would be worth having the subscription for a long period of time, forever long, and just working with the premium, because you will get your bang for your buck out of it without any question.
Now, once you've created all of your content, you want to keep all of your assets, so your videos, your graphics, all of that stuff, organized into folders and titled with the post and the date. So that way it'll make it easier for you to find when moving into the next step of the creation process, like if you're going from shooting to editing, or when you're scheduling. There's nothing worse than like not knowing where all your stuff is. And it's even more important when you're sharing it with a team as well. So make sure you file everything nice. Then next, you're going to want to review and schedule your content. So once you have all of your assets and your copy ready to go, so that's total completed videos with covers, all of your copy for everything, hashtags, the works, it's time to schedule your content. So proofread and review everything you've made. It doesn't take long, or get someone else to do it just to make sure you didn't miss anything. And use your favorite scheduling tool to schedule the post out on the date you originally mapped out when you were planning your content calendar.
Now, of course, after you have done all of this work to create and distribute your incredible content that you made, it doesn't end here. You're going to have to continue engaging with your audience, tracking your post and account performance. And this is all important because you want to understand how your content is performing so that you can tweak your strategy as you go. And that's it. Thank you once again to Skillshare for supporting the channel. As we said, we've been fans for years, so it's amazing to be able to share the love with our incredible audience. Good luck with getting that first 500. Hit that link and don't miss out. Good luck with your content batching. You got this. Rooting for you always. Check out this video next, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Bye.